Yes, sir.
And bond, based upon you heard the court say the term no bond while you've been sitting here today.
No.
You didn't. I will represent to you, Mr. Russell, that you people who don't show up, this court provides no bond.
Okay.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
That means that
Bond.
you could have all the money in the world and there's no chance to get out until the court finds some evidence for some reason. And what that means.
Yes, sir.
So you, in addition to these cases, you also have a case out of Kaufman. Should have on there. And so if these bonds were to be reduced, you may still have a hold on you out of Kaufman, but then you take care of that in Kaufman if necessary.
Yes, sir.
So is that what you're asking the court to do here today? The totality of these $350,000 in bond.
Yes, sir.
And that assist you in helping me in the preparation of your defense.
Will.
And I'll pass it over.
Mr. Cox.
Mr. Russell, when were you arrested on those Kaufman County charges?
The date was on Halloween.
Of like, is it last week?
No, last year.
Last year, okay.
Yeah.
So October of last year, you got arrested on felony in Kaufman County. I assume you made bond at that point, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then you got arrested here in Henderson County on May 30th of this year, at CR 21777, is that right?
Yes, sir.
While you were on bond in Kaufman,
Yes, sir.
and you made bond on that case.
Mhm.
And then you got arrested a couple months later, 21956 on July 28th, correct? So you're on bond in Kaufman and on bond here when you got arrested.
I guess I'm not clear. Did you make a bond on the $250,000 case? You did not, did you?
I'm not 250,000. No.
No, so the only bond to correct the impression, you made a bond in Kaufman and then made a bond in Henderson County. You made the bond in Kaufman, correct? You never made
No, PR bond. PR bond.
out of Kaufman.
Yes, sir.
You never made a bond on this $250,000 case.
Well, you gotta make hay bond. It was 1,000. Well, 2,000. Was never 250,000.
Okay. So you've never, and I guess I just want to make clear, you've never had the ability to make a bond on
No.
this $250,000.
Yeah.
You understand, but you have been, we talked earlier about this felony from the aggravated assault with metal weapon.
Yes, sir.
Did you appear to take care of your business here? And we got on bond during that case?
I did my time. Is that what you're asking?
Right, but prior to pleading guilty, you're in court, you were supposed to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And did you show up when the court told you to show up? So you heard the judge say that February 9th and March 2nd. You understand those are the days that you would be necessary for you to appear.
Yes, sir.
And telling the court that you would be
Yes, sir.
and follow any and all orders and conditions of bond.
So,
That's what it's.
Mr. Rusty, in that day 18875, the aggravated assault with deadly weapon, you were revoked, your probation was revoked in that case, is that correct?
yes, sir.
Okay, that's what this.
Anything else?
No.
Mr. Cox.
Judge, the state's position is that Mr. Rusty has an issue complying with court orders, be it probation or conditions of bond. We'd ask the court to deny the motion.
And so well, go ahead, Mr. Shackford, or
Your Honor, I think Mr. Russell mentioned briefly that his wife passed away approximately 3 years ago. He obviously has suffered with some substance abuse issues, which we have, well, he's been in custody with been looking for long-term facilities. Found one, I think it was out of Senecor, but it's out there no longer in business or not accepting patients. We're continuing to try to find a rehabilitation center to assist Mr. Russell with his substance issues. He has had that being said, we're unable to get him into a long-term facility for those issues. under the supervision of the court and the probation office, and going to comply with the appearances and drug testing and everything. Make certain that the court probation department at all times, in the event that he's even able to make the bond here and make the bond in court.
Well, I mean, if there was a bed open for it now, I would, but at this time in the court, then based upon the nature of the charges and safety of the community and Mr. Russi, with the number of charges that he has, is going to deny the motion to reduce bonds. And Mr. Russi does find a long care treatment facility that would be willing to take him, I'll certainly reconsider it.
Will you excuse your
Yes,
honor?
sir. Give him a break. I had to get Zoom up because I got else. Have I already handled for stuff records? Have I already handled Lewis and Haley? Those were the ones that were.
Yes, Lewis was Mr. Harrington.
Haley was too, wasn't he?
Yes, ladies. Mr.
Ashley, Haley, Carlton, Lewis, you both passed your test. You're free to go. You will receive notice of your next court date. So stay in touch with your lawyer and your bondsman. Ready? Mr. Green.
Randy Earwood.
All right, this is cause number CR 21-0082-392, the state of Texas versus Randy Earwood, and this is set for status.
Judge, we have an agreement with the state for 5-year TDC sentence. I need to get to my docket. We could set that for a plea and choose between the time.
Kevin says it's okay with me. Kevin said if he gave a thumbs up, I would assume that's an okay. All right, we will see you November 9th, 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Looks like Miss Vandiver just showed up.
She did, Judge.
I'm gonna order her to take a drug test. Miss Vandiver, you're late. I'm gonna order you to take a drug test. You're gonna go take that test. When you get done, come back in the courtroom. You want to handle status first?
If we could,
Come on up. Let's handle your status. I know you got to run to a doctor. This is cause number CR 20-0570-392, the state of Texas versus Jennifer Vandiver, set for status. Mr. Green.
Judge, we had put it off for status to today so that she could get the money together for the free trial diversion. She has it. We understand obviously what you just ordered, but would like to do that on Tuesday morning as well, so she can take the money.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, the court policy.
I'm going to reset it. You're going to take your drug test on Tuesday because I want to know what it is on Tuesday. So, and Mr. Green's got to go. So I'm going to reset this for a plea. Well, I'll just reset it for status because it's technically not a plea on November the 9th at 9 a.m., right? 9 a.m. Don't be late, Miss Vandiver. I'm going to recall that bond forfeiture since she showed up.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Mr. Scott.
Cynthia Roberts.
Page 9. Status.
Oh, there's. All right, this is cause number CR 21-0563-392, the state of Texas versus Cynthia Roberts, set for status.
Yes, Your Honor, we made an offer of 10 years deferred. Mr. Scott, on behalf of his client, asked me to look into something else as far as a response. We're 5 years deferred. I need to reach out to the victim, so he's asked if we could reset it for another status, and the state's not opposed.
That's correct. This is our first status anyway.
Well, there's typically only one, but I understand we're post-COVID. All right, why am I calling? All right, then, Ms. Roberts, I'm going to reset your status to December 2nd at 1:30. So we'll see you then.
I've got 2 more, Your Honor, but I'm working on getting those resolved.
Okay. Mr. Mills, you there with us?
Yes, sir. I am. I have Sabrina Jolliffe. Your Honor.
Hold on a second, I didn't turn the TVs on.
I have Sabrina Jolliffe.
The YouTube. There we go. Oh, you got me now, Mr. Mills?
Yes, sir, I do.
Here, I had an echo. Still do. All right, this is cause number CR 21-0478-392, the state of Texas versus Sabrina Jolliffe.
Yes, sir, I do.
Why do I have that coming out? Is your microphone? Is it YouTube? Hold on, Mr. Mills, I got an echo.